Biggest difference between collegiate bowling and high school bowling is just the level of difficulty. In college is the best players in the country, whereas high schoolers are just the best players on that team.
Collegiate bowling is so competitive and the season is so long that you have to have a real passion for the game. So when I recruit someone or someone wants to be recruited by Hastings College, the first thing I gauge is their passion. How passionate are they about the sport of bowling?
My dream has always to be a professional bowler, and coming here was going to be a big step towards that. Hastings is going to prepare me as best they can with how we practice and how we perform at tournaments and all that.
Here, it felt like home. I felt like I was wanted, you felt important, like you had a role on this team. So that's really what drew me to Hastings College.
As far as the school goes, it's absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful campus. The teachers are awesome. The teachers care about you, and I think the people are what makes Hastings. What I got sold on was Coach's vision. He had a vision for a team that was going to be a top 20 school in 4 years.
This is the 5th year that we've had bowling, so we've only completed 4 years of bowling. But in that amount of time, we've set some standards that had never been reached before. We're the only school in the country that has a 2-time back-to-back national champion. We're the only school in the country that not only had a national champion, but we also had a National Rookie of the Year on the roster at the same time. No school has ever done that. We're also sponsored after our 2nd year.
I think being sponsored by Storm is probably one of the most important things that's happened to our program.
To be sponsored by Storm means to be elite. It means to be one of the most noticeable, one of the most prominent groups in the bowling world.
I think it's an honor. Storm is one of the best bowling ball companies in the world.
It's the epitome of collegiate bowling.
I was driven to be a part of something great and build something from the ground up, and I think that's exactly what Hastings College has been.
We've seen this team go from nothing to what we are now, and that is amazing, the leaps and bounds we have made in my 4 years.
The main thing that sets us apart is our camaraderie as a unit. You can enter practice in a bad mood but leave having the time of your life with how much fun we have at practice, with all the drills and games we do during practice.
I noticed that this team has more fun than any other team. When we score, we're having fun. When we won't score, we learn a lesson out of it, and we're still having fun and learning.
I have a saying that there's nothing more important than the team, and everything that we do is geared towards the team. Individual awards are wonderful. When Emily won the back-to-back national championship, something that had never been done in the history of the USBC, the first thing out of her mouth was, "I hope it makes my team better." So everything we do is about the team, everything.
I think the biggest thing that sets Hastings College bowling apart is the culture that we have. We're really, really competitive with each other. We push each other to get better.
The coolest thing by far is the friends you make.
We're probably the least selfish team I've ever seen. These guys that I get to bowl with every day, they are my brothers. You know, I love those guys, and I get to bowl with them all the time and see them all the time.
We are a family. I would do anything for any of these girls, any of these guys. We are family first, and we're a team first.
If one person's having a bad day, we pick them up to make them have a good day.
I've gained 13 sisters that I never had.
As I grow older, the people who are going to stick with me are the people on my bowling team. I'm always going to have that family to go back to no matter where I am, and I think that's what college is about.
The traveling is an absolute fun aspect because we have so much fun on the bus rides and at the hotel at tournaments.
You know, I've seen parts of the country that I wouldn't have seen if I had not have been a college bowler.
Ron's like a second dad to us, so I couldn't ask for better coaches to have here at Hastings.
They do everything they can to prepare us for what we go up to. You know, if we know what the pattern is, or coach always has like gut feelings of what the pattern will be, we'll practice on it.
If they see someone struggling and we're lost, they will pull us aside and they help us. They give us advice.
My philosophy on coaching is practice is where you change things. Practice is where you work real hard to get better. At a tournament, I want them to be totally free in their mind. We're not going to try to coach you up after every ball because I think it clouds your mind and it gets you thinking about all these little things instead of just releasing the ball and having fun.
I visited a lot of schools. When I watched this team when I was a senior, I noticed that this team has more fun than any other team.
I just fell in love with the school and the bowling program.
Hastings College is a very, very good academic school. The education is second to none because of the personal relationship that you develop with their professors. The professors honestly care about what you do in class and how you do in class. So if you put in the effort, they will help you, really help you succeed.
You're definitely going to fit in. We all have our spot here There's a place for you, and it's like family.
Broncos loud and proud on 3.
1, 2, 3, Broncos!